the roof of the opera. In this live stream, I'm gonna give you a super lecture on 5 secrets to give you brutal confidence and social freedom. For the past 10 years, actually for the past 15 years, for the 10 years I've been doing videos on YouTube, but for 5 years before that I was doing all kinds of social experiments and comfort challenging missions and exercises. I was doing everything I could to raise my confidence and social freedom. But here are the 5 keys, secrets that are most important that I have really learned from over these past 10 years. You know, if I'm going to break it down to just 5 things, it'll be these 5. Okay. The first one is to be authentic and to really understand that authenticity gives rise to confidence. And if you were to choose between acting confident and being yourself, you have to choose be yourself. That's going to actually be good for you. If you choose the other one, acting confidence, you'll be a bit more weird. Okay, you'll play a role, and sure, you have watched this movie with Leo DiCaprio or Brad Pitt, and you want to act like Brad Pitt in Fight Club. But then, I mean, you've probably seen guys who do that and people who do that. They don't look very well, and they're probably not very happy on the inside, and they certainly don't really get through to people, and they can't really build authentic relationships, and they probably get made fun of, okay, and looked weird at. It's fine if people look weird at you, but if they do it because you're being fake, that's the kind of looks I don't want to get. Okay, if people know I'm being fake and that's why they're talking and criticizing me, I'm okay with being a little worried about that. Okay, and that kind of criticism from people is maybe healthy. Okay, so being true versus being confident, you pick true. Okay, what is you being true to yourself? What matters the most to you? And that's really the key of this first secret to brutal confidence and social freedom. What really matters to you? What's the most important thing in your life? What is the most important thing in your life? What is most important to you now, in this part of your life, in this moment? What do you really want? Okay. If you know what you want, if you're really clear about it, that's a great way to look really confident. If you know exactly what you want, you will seem really confident to other people, and you kind of are. It's like let's say it's 50% of confidence is knowing what you want, and something like 50% of the rest is believing that you can get it. Okay, so that's the first key secret to confidence. Be true, be authentic, and when you are true to yourself and real with yourself, what is most important to you? What is most important to you? The second one, that was kind of a 0 and the first secret, okay, being true, and then what is most important to you. But the second one is pretty straightforward. It's doing something every day to accomplish that one thing that is most important to you. And it doesn't need to be a goal, so it doesn't need to be something that you just accomplish one time and then you find something else. If it's something that really is important to you, your highest value, it's something that you will never get done with. It's something that you will always try to live for, and it doesn't really have an end. Okay, there's always more love, always more truth if being honest is your highest value. If you know, and it can be a value, it can be a goal. It doesn't. I'm not the moral police. I'm not the. You can have a massive egoic goal. You know, you can. It's not up to me to judge you what is important to you. Is it your ego saying something? Is it your heart saying something? You will not really know, okay? The mind might scream something flashy, something that has to do with what other people think of you. But maybe the intuition and the heart will, kind of whisper things and not really justify what it's saying. It will just be a knowing, a clean knowing, period. While the mind might, make a lot more noise about it and kind of defend and make excuses or explanation for what it is that you want. But that's just guidance. That's just a set of guidance that I gave you there. But you can do exactly what you want. Okay, be careful, but you can do anything. It's not up to me to judge you for what is important to you. It can be your maybe you want to go to the streets and pick up girls at the mall. Okay, and maybe you want to become a social media celebrity. All right. Maybe you want to start a charity and you want to go out to Asia and be a missionary for your religion. It can be anything. Maybe you want to raise a family, maybe you want to have a girlfriend, maybe you just want to go to the gym today, you like training. Now, do something every day. This is actually more important than finding out exactly what you want, because you will always be tested, and you might change the desire to what it is that you want. But this is this is even more important. Do something every day towards what your heart is calling. Do something every day. Take one step every day towards that one thing that matters to you a lot. Go out of your comfort zone every day, a little bit. Okay? Just a little. It doesn't have to stress you out. Now, over time, you will go to amazing places, and you will grow in ways you couldn't even imagine. Give it years, give it 5 years. You can probably, if you do that every day, you take one fear, you face one fear, one little fear, you take a step out of your comfort zone towards your heart, what your heart is calling forth in you. You will grow in ways that you probably can't imagine now. So be authentic, know what you want in life, what's the most important thing, and do something every day to pursue that one thing that is important to you. And the third thing is to do something every day, or at least every week, every now and then. Do something that calms down the mind, because you are confident. Your natural state is confident. Your natural state is free of self-consciousness, and your natural state connects with people easily. It's fun, it's loving, it's brave, it's authentic. But what is in the way is thinking. And thinking activity, and especially self-referential thinking, the thinking that has to do with you and who you are, judging you, pride, and also blame and guilt and shame. All those come from the mind, believing something about yourself. But when we calm down the mind, when we do things that calms down the mind, like meditation or walking out in the forest, listening to meditational music or music that gives you peace of mind, just sitting in silence, go to the mountains, fishing, exercising, getting into the body is an extremely good way to start getting out of the head. If you're not exercising or moving your body, that's the first thing I would do. And if you want to, lower your anxiety and depression, that's the very first thing I would do. And if you're not moving, yeah, you gotta start moving. It doesn't have to be a lot, just a little. Start walking, maybe eventually you wanna run. Take it in your tempo. But when we do all these things that get us into our body and our awareness and our senses, we are less here, and therefore our anxiety goes down. And what remains is our true self, our confident self. Okay, the more unbothered version of you, the strong version of you, the grounded version of you remains. So that is a really important one for building confidence and social freedom. Calm down the mind. So we got be authentic, know what you want, do something every day towards that thing that matters to you, and calm down the mind. Give yourself peace of mind. Do things that gives you peace of mind. Now we get to the fourth one. The fourth one is a little bit similar to the third one. Sense and feel your experience. Okay. There are two ways to realize confidence, to be grounded, to accept yourself, okay, to do that inner work and freeing yourself. Two ways, in my book at least. One is the first one that I just told you about, calm down the mind. Don't believe the thoughts. Don't take it so seriously. When you go out of when you start exercising the body, for example, mindfully, and you are present with what's going on in the body, then you get out of your thinking. You don't believe it so much. You don't take it so seriously in that moment. Okay. Yeah, I'm just building up on that principle that if you feel more, okay, you, one, don't believe the thoughts. You see it through them. You see them as illusion. And then two, path two is to just feel as much as possible. So one, don't think, essentially, or don't buy into thinking. It's fine to think. It's good that we can think. My gosh, we are a very intelligent species. Let's keep getting smarter, all right? But let's not believe everything the mind is saying about ourselves, especially. Egoic, self-referential thinking, that's the one that is hurting. Pride and blame and shame. And the second one is feel as much as possible. So one, don't think. Two, feel as much as possible. Feel without thinking. Let go of the story. Feel more. What do you feel now? Let me ask you a tough question, and it's up to you to feel it or not. But one thing you can ask yourself is, when you have time for it and space, what is it that you are avoiding to feel in this moment? Just ask that and start feeling. You might feel something that is starting to tingle inside of you somewhere, just small stuff, and then go into those, feel them, the tingling, and then it starts moving more and more stuff up in your consciousness. So you experience more and more of whatever it is that you're trying to avoid to feel, which is probably something that you have avoided to feel for decades, since you had some painful experience from maybe the way you were raised. Your parents probably did the best they could, but it never goes perfectly. And we carry these wounds in us. And these wounds, these emotional wounds that we have not emotionally processed yet, they are also in the way of our true, authentic, naturally confident selves that connects with people, with yourself, that can go out and live your deepest purpose. Go out and speak up when it's needed. That can joke, okay? That can have fun. Your free self is only hindered by insecure thinking and unprocessed emotions, okay? So we got one, be authentic, know what you want, what really matters to you. Two, do something every day to pursue what is most important to you. Three, calm down the mind. Four, feel more, sense more. If you can't feel it, at least sense more. Okay, notice the body sensations. If you don't have so much access to your emotions, show your bodies, feel your body sensations. Just notice them, okay? And then eventually you will start feeling emotions. Eventually you can also see through thoughts. You can see them as illusions. And the last one, the last key secret to brutal confidence and social freedom is to hang out with like-minded people. Hang out with people who inspire you. And this is a tip for myself as well. I can be a little solo, actually, too much sometimes. But find people who you actually want to hang out with and hang out with them. Because that's when you will learn, 10 times as much about that one thing that inspires you, the first principle, what matters to you the most, what is your main interest, what are you mostly interested in, and find people who are interested in the same things. This is mostly speaking to the social freedom part of this project here, of confidence and social freedom. Okay, if you want to be socially free, you have to engage with people. You have to relate with people, and learn how to talk and listen and joke around and be real, also. So, but people have a hard time finding people and be social these days. I think. I don't know if it has to do with the pandemic or if it has to do with social media. I don't know what it is, but or maybe that there are so many interests now, people are kind of going in their own individual directions. So, but in that case, I mean, go and find those people who have the same savvy interests as you have. Those will be the people that are most approachable, and those will be the people that you can talk more in an engaging manner with. You will not be bored so easily. You will actually be present, and it will build relationships for you. You know, maybe the most important thing, most important factor for a long life, longevity, is social connections. Do you have close relationships? Do you talk to the people who make your coffee? Okay, do you talk to people here and there? Well, yeah. So that's what I would say. Those 5 key secrets to brutal confidence and social freedom. 1, again, sum up: authenticity. Know who you are. Know what you want. Do something every day to pursue and accomplish what you want. Go out of your comfort zone every day, just a little bit. 3, calm down the mind. Do things that calm down the mind. Do something that gives you peace of mind often. 4, feel more. Okay? Notice your experience. Observe your experience. When you have a moment left, observe your experience. Feel. Sense. Okay? And 5, meet like-minded people, or whoever you want to meet. But a lot of people might not know who they want to meet. Okay, just go to your interests. What are you interested in? Are you interested in what is it called? There's this game that people play. Anyway, some board game or some computer game. Are you interested in comedy? Maybe there are, I don't know. Maybe you can. Maybe there's like a book club, but just for comedy enthusiasts. I don't know. Or maybe you want to go to a comedy show. You know, go to meetup.com and find people who find groups and meetups for your interests. Okay. You know, if you can't find people if you can't find groups and meetings for the thing that you are interested in, then look next. What is your second most interested, second biggest interest in life, or right now in your life right now? And maybe that involves more social meetups. So keep looking there. Find people who can be fun to be around. Okay, that's also a tip for myself. Okay, those were 5 keys to brutal confidence and social freedom. I hope you practice them. I will save this video up here, so it'll be up. And if you want a guide to take you towards more confidence and social freedom, I've been doing this for 10 years, making videos on confidence and social freedom, and also been coaching people, mostly men, on confidence and social freedom and self-acceptance. Yeah, then, and if you're dedicated, if you really are someone who goes out and takes action, and you want to do that inner work too, you're not afraid of meditating, okay? You're not afraid of sitting with yourself, or actually you could be afraid of it, but you are you're open to it. Okay, you're open to start meditating. You're open to exploring your shadows and inner fears, and you're open to maybe talk to people in the street. Okay, or do like I said, meet up with people who are like-minded and who are cool to be with. If you're open to all of that, and you also want a guide, I'm offering free coaching sessions for you who are extra dedicated. So if you want that, if you want to talk to me personally and get you, at least one big step ahead on the way to where you want to be in terms of confidence and social freedom, a richer social life, a deeper purpose, finding your deeper purpose and living your deepest purpose. If that speaks to you, then if you want to talk to me personally, then click the link below and answer the questions on the next page that I ask you, so that I will know whether and how I can help you. And if I think I can help you, and I can help most people who fill out that survey, then we will set up a call and we will have a social freedom coaching session for free for you. And the reason why I do that is that, some people choose to do more coaching. So it's good for me also, coaching business-wise. But if you don't want that, then it's totally cool. So it's in the end of the session, I might invite you for some deeper training if I feel the energy is there. But yeah, if you want, if you feel that's you, that you want to realize a more authentic and confident and socially free version of you, who is fearless and who wants to be 100% true to yourself and live your purpose. Okay? If that's you, then and you want a guide to help you, then click the link below, answer the questions there, and I will get back to you soon. Thanks for watching. It was a fun half hour here. Hope you got something out of it, and we'll speak soon. I will do these live streams more often with different topics, such as confidence, social freedom, masculinity, purpose, discover your purpose, self-acceptance, things like that. Looking forward to see you next time. Take care. From FreddyFairhair, Viking power. And all other indigenous people power as well. I have to include those. This is 2023. You have to include everyone. All right. Just quickly run over the comments here. Nice. Petite, hello. Wesley, hey bro. Okay, ask me in another live stream about the videos deleted. If I can answer that quickly. Yeah, if you want to reach more people, I mean, look at this channel. Look how many views I lost. I haven't been deleted, but yeah, I'm sorry that happened. Yeah, it sucks. I know how it feels to get videos deleted. But yeah, I think you have to just work and upload the same videos again. If they were old, if these videos were old, then they probably are not as trendy anymore. I mean, maybe it's more competitive now. I don't know. I have to know more about your situation in order to give you a satisfying answer, I think, and a true helpful answer. So catch me another time, another live stream, and I'll try to help you. Hello, Chess Mastery and Bouncy. Okay, see you guys. Thanks for hopping on. Take care. Until next time. Oh, the link doesn't work at the end. Okay, I'll fix that as soon as possible. Okay, thank you, man. I'll log in and edit the link. Take care. See you guys.